Hi, sweetheart. It feels so good to be here with you. It's been a while since I've been on here, and I want to apologize to anyone who has shown up and checked if there were new videos, and there hasn't been for a really long time. And I have felt very guided to get on here and share. And I ignored that guidance, and I also gaslit myself that it wasn't important, and I apologize. I'm sorry. Moving forward, I'm not going to gaslight myself, and I am going to listen to the guidance and instructions that show up. So thank you for being here now. I'm here now. And what's on my heart is going on a journey together of practical application of A Course in Miracles. Because of course, there's these beautiful philosophies that are so helpful, and we did A Course in Miracles together last year, and it was an amazing journey, and it is intended to be heart-opening and mind-expanding. And yet, without daily practical application, it becomes meaningless in our human experience. So that is what I would like our focus to be moving forward, is the real nitty-gritty, messy, daily failures and successes in applying A Course in Miracles. And we'll be on this journey together, and we will learn together. One of the main teachings in A Course in Miracles workbook for students is accepting our wholeness. It is accepting our innate perfection. And that is impossible for the ego to do. The ego cannot do that. It is beyond the scope of what the ego was designed to do. It will never get there. And so another aspect of A Course in Miracles is moving past that limited paradigm, that fear-based paradigm, and stepping into something more expansive. And how do we do that in our daily life? It can feel really challenging. And it has at times been really challenging for me. Because in accepting my own wholeness and innate perfection, beyond the nightmare, the delusion, is really challenging if you're going to apply it to yourself, and it's really challenging applying it to others. Because it's so easy to find fault. It's so easy to assign blame. That's what the ego is designed to do. It's a defense mechanism. So it's not a problem solver, it's a problem creator. And we are taught in A Course in Miracles that we fix by not fixing. We solve by not solving. We tune into the truth, a deeper truth within, instead of trying to find culprits out there, instead of looking for grievances out there, instead of finger pointing out there. We go inward. And we fight the true enemy within. Those fear-based paradigms that we all have through nurture or nature. And we confront those. And ultimately not as an enemy, but recognizing its pitiful nature. And letting go of what's not real, letting go of a nightmare, letting go of the lies, and embracing the truth of who and what you are. And as we do that, as things harmonize and integrate within here, we see them effortlessly begin to integrate and harmonize out there. Because that is the true order of operations. Inward to outward. When we try to do the other way, if it worked, I'd say let's do it. But it doesn't work. And we all know that because we've experienced it firsthand. When we try to fix and change other people, we create bigger messes. It's not our right, it's not our job. And ultimately, it's not even possible. So we begin with what is possible, and that is integrating and coming into wholeness here first. And then we see clearly how to show up out there, how to best serve out there. Not as finger pointers, not as judges, but as way showers, as servants, in service to the greater good. Not condemning anything, but showing up as our true authentic self, which is effortlessly going to elevate everyone and everything around us. You being you being your true authentic self, is the greatest service that you could ever offer this world. And it's ironically also the simplest, most natural thing for you to do. The reason why it feels so hard is because most of us are trapped or lost. We're not truly trapped, but we feel trapped, perceptually lost in nightmares, in perceptions of lack or not enoughness, or a false belief that things have to be difficult or challenging in order to be meaningful. That's all ego. Ego is what says you have to go climb that mountain, spin around 5 times, repeat this chant, do a backflip, climb back down, and maybe then you made a difference. And of course, Miracles teaches you don't need to do any of that. Simply let go of the lies and be who you truly are, beyond the fear. So what I'd like to do, and I'm inviting you to join me on this journey, is I'm going to hop on here when I fail big time, when I mess up big time, applying the principles in A Course in Miracles. I hope we can laugh about it together and have grace and mercy, because we are humans. There's an aspect of us that is human, that is having a human experience, and making mistakes is part of the experience. It's a learning device. And so we don't need to look at mistakes as horrible or bad. We can look at even mistakes or errors in thinking as a necessary part of our soul's journey, and that we will grow through grace, and we will grow through what we go through, and it's okay. It's okay. This is part of being human, is making mistakes. Trial and error, cause and effect. They're learning devices. They're really effective learning devices. And I'd also love to hop on here and share successes, things that are working. And I'd love to hear your comments and ideas. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you soon. Mwah.